I'm David Lynch. I specialise in marketing, software and accounting. I run Business GT. So, you're thinking of starting up your own business. Fantastic. Here, I'm going to explain how you can evaluate whether your idea is a good one financially. I'm going to do this in 3 parts. First, we'll look at the big picture, how many customers, etc. Second, can you live on the income from that business? And third, how much will it cost to set up the initial investment? First, the big picture. There are 2 stages within this. The first one is getting the key information together. And that's how many customers will you have? How many items will they purchase from you? And if you're a consultant, that could be days. If you're in manufacturing or service, that could be products. And thirdly, how much will they pay for each item? If you think up an average or a range and just use that for this first stage, that'll be fine. Then you also need to know what will each item cost to produce. And if you're a consultant, you'll need to know your own office costs and marketing costs. Then, once you've got all those, you can work out the margin, the difference between your total sales income and your costs. Stage 2 of this process is to produce the business plan. So you get all that information and then you bring it down to a monthly forecast. Do that in a spreadsheet. There's one on our website, that's businessgt.co.uk. Use that one, that's perfectly okay. Secondly, you need to compute whether the business is going to generate enough money for you to live on. So there's 2 things you need for that. The first one is how much do you need? And what you can do there is add up your total personal costs for each month. Don't underestimate them. And add them up under 4 headings. Usually they're under things like housing, food, entertainment and other. Total those up. And then you can take the difference between that and the number that you calculated as margin in the first part. In year 1, it's very likely that the margin will not be enough to cover all your personal costs. So you need to progress your forecast into years 2 and 3. If by the end of year 3, your business is not covering your personal costs, you don't have a viable business. So either revisit your expectations or don't pursue the business, abandon it before you invest. It's better to abandon a business before you invest than after, because usually such investments are usually complete losses. The final stage, the initial investment calculation, is basically calculated by picking up the cash flow from the business profit and loss and your personal requirements, accumulating them by month and seeing which month is the largest cash requirement that you'll have. And at that point, you can then decide whether you've first of all got that amount of money available, and then secondly, whether you're going to risk it in your particular business. I wish you well with your new business.